What is up, guys? JayFerGaming here. Welcome to episode 7 in my Bernie Spinner Fate series. We're coming to the latter stages of this season, so with 4 races to go, it's going to be a very exciting title battle, and it's going to be so interesting to see where we end up in the standings. First of all, I'd just like to mention that my Q&A should be out tomorrow, so if you do have a question, you need to get it to me as quick as possible. Please post that in the comments below, and I should get that in the Q&A video for you tomorrow. So in terms of episode 7 here, which track is it going to be? We do have a fine selection remaining. We've got 12 left there. Let's see which track it's going to be. I wouldn't mind something like Monaco or Abu Dhabi, Mexico, Russia, somewhere like that. Let's do this. Monza, very nice indeed. I'm pretty good around there, so hopefully we have a good car, and that's what we're going to decide after we've decided how long the race is going to be. I wouldn't mind any of these really. Obviously more than 5 laps, so we have a better chance of getting into the front, but we do need a good car as well. So yeah, let's see how long the Italian Grand Prix is going to be. Once again, we have a 5-lap race. We had that for the first 2 races of the season. We didn't see it for 3 races. Then we saw it in the last episode. So they keep coming in groups of 2, which is a bit of a shame. I was hoping for a longer race around here, but 5 laps around Monza should be pretty interesting. In terms of the cars, I don't want to waste the Mercedes or Red Bull on this one. Hopefully it's either Sauber or Manor. Then we'll put on the straight line speed and hopefully get into the points miraculously. So yeah, let's see how we do and what car we're going to get. So we're going to be in the Manor around Monza. I don't know if that's a good thing. In terms of driving in the Marussia for my Jules Bianchi season, it's not too bad, so hopefully we have some okay pace and hopefully we can sneak into the points. But if I do, that means I'll be getting Manor's first and probably only points of the season, so that's going to be very interesting. But who am I going to be driving as? Roberto Merri, or who's the other driver? Will Stevens. I couldn't even remember that. I was thinking Max Chilton for some reason. That's really weird. So which driver will we be? So I'm going to be Will Stevens driving around Monza. It's a 5-lap race and it's going to be very interesting indeed. So let's see what happens. So here are the qualifying results, and Rosberg actually took pole from Hamilton by a 10th. And Grosjean's up there in 6th. He's had a fantastic session. You don't often see the Lotuses up that high, especially at a power track like this. Looking further down, our teammate actually out-qualified Jensen Button, so that's a great effort from him. But there we go, starting in 20th place. How are we going to do? Well, you're about to find out. On the grid, decently sunny day, so we'll get our setup from the Pasta Maldonado season I did. Let's hope that works on the Manor and we have some fantastic straight line speed to make up a lot of positions. Which means turn 1 is going to be very key, so we need a very good start as well. It's a long run and away we go. We don't get a great getaway actually. I go up through the gears a little bit too quickly, so we've lost touch with the main pack, but I don't know, I think we're going to have to go for a dive bomb here. Yes, we do up the inside, there's so many cars are leaving it open. We kind of barged the Sauber out the way there. We're leaving enough room on the outside for Verstappen, a bit of oversteer there. But yeah, it was very aggressive into turn 1. We had to take advantage of it, especially in the worst car on the grid. But now we've got the slipstream of the Toro Rosso, so we're going to go for the move up the inside, into the chicane. And there we go up the inside. We think about Ricciardo, but no, he shuts the door. It's a bit too late. And we're trying to go on. We've got oversteer. We're into the gravel. We hit Verstappen. Oh, God. I think we've caused absolute carnage there, but our car is okay, which is the main thing. Yeah, we're going to have to see a few replays there, because I think I sent a few cars spinning. And if you look at the mini-map, yeah, some cars are just going through the first Lesmo, so there's definitely been an incident or two. Let's see the replay. So I do get some oversteer, but then I have to correct it going to the gravel. Oh, Yeah, I knocked Verstappen into a spin and oh god, it's absolute carnage back there. I apologise greatly. I decided to go on board here with Button, who's actually in last place, and he can see absolutely everything, and he actually makes it through this unscathed, and he makes up a few positions as well. His teammate's blocking him here, but he just pushes him out the way, makes up 5-6 positions there. We'll see on board with Verstappen. He's the unlucky one in this. He's in the wrong place at the wrong time, gets hit by me, spins around. Maldonado smashes into him and he's into a spin, and he tries to get back on the track, and just in front of him is his teammate. What a terrible start for the two Toro Rossos. They were in last place, so yeah, that's a real shame. So we get on with this race, on to lap 2, and yeah, we're trying to catch up to the main pack. It's very tricky indeed in this pretty slow car, and yeah, we're a couple of seconds behind. Will we be able to close in? We realistically need a few battles ahead so the cars slow each other up and give us a chance. But we actually got wide into Parabolica. Oh, oversteer there. I nearly lost the car. That would have been a horrendous accident if I'd gone into the wall there. Such high speed as well. And yeah, if a gravel trap was there, would I be pushing that hard? Probably not. So we're going into turn 1 here. We're braking a bit too late. We've locked up. Gone a bit too wide, and oh, just avoiding the gravel. Perez is all over us. I think he's going to go for a move on the right, but no, he's gone. Oh, he spun us around. We're into the wall. What's he doing? Is he just taking us out? My god, our race is over. We've got no front wing. Oh, it's an absolute disaster, and yeah, that's really affected our race. We're not going to get any points now. Yeah, thanks a lot, Sergio Perez. We're going to have to look again in the replays to see if it's our fault. We give him a nudge because he pissed me off there. And now we've got Button just behind. And Perez is going to go straight on. I think he has. We're going to go past him. Oh, Button's broken his front wing on the back of the Force India. What is Perez doing? He's wrecked my race. He's wrecked Button's race. Oh, God, I hope the replays don't show it was my fault. I don't think it was, though. I'm pretty sure Perez takes me out here. So obviously I lock up into turn 1 and 2. Get horrendous traction. Perez shapes to go to the right, then goes to the left. I'm sure he touches the grass, then goes into me. And look at the force I go backwards into that barrier. Oh, wow, that's a huge impact there. So he shapes to go right, moves left. He goes onto the grass and turns into me. I don't think he's alongside me there. I do think that one is genuinely Perez's fault. We'll slow it up just to see and make sure. Yeah, shapes right, shapes left. And he turns into me here. I'm not leaving him space. I don't know if I did see him, but he's behind me. I don't have to leave the space if he's behind me. He's clipped my back tyre and put me in the barrier. And I did check the race director. He did get a 3-second penalty for that, which is nothing to me. It's wrecked my race. I have to go into the pits. And yeah, no points for Mana this season. Thanks to Sergio Perez, and you'll see what happens to Button on board. Yeah, Perez just moves across him. What can he do? His great start where he made up 5 or 6 positions is all over. Jensen needs to go in the pits with me and Perez. And now we're just rushing to the pits. We're miles behind the top 11. So, yeah, we're just going to hope to stay ahead of any other cars behind us. I mean, our teammate's in 13th, so he's going to profit off this pretty well. And I can't make it through Parabolica. Oversteer with no front wing. We took a bit too much speed into the box. Let's hope for a good stop and hope we can actually race another car. So the front wing's getting replaced. We're going on to options again. Mary's gone past with a couple of cars. They're well ahead. There's a couple of cars in the pits for me. That'll be Button and Perez. We're quite far ahead of them, so no doubt we're going to be lonely. Oh, so lonely for the rest of the race. That's pretty sad, actually. I don't think we would have got points in this manner, but I would have given a great old effort. And it's really tough in this season because I'm using the 2014 Mannequin in the 2015 season, so it's very tricky indeed. On to the final lap. I was annoyed at this point, and once again I took too much speed into turn 1 and yeah, just decided to go here. Am I going to negotiate the barriers? No, screw it, through the middle. Oh, I've lost 3 seconds to Perez. Well, I'm about to lose another 3 seconds by getting a time penalty for corner cutting. I wasn't bothered. I'm well ahead of Perez, 50. It means nothing to me in this series. It's all about points, and I'm not going to get any. So yeah, Oh well, Rosberg's won this race, but something very intriguing happened on the last lap. This is Rosberg going for the lead on Raikkonen. Raikkonen hits Rosberg, spins out. And yeah, that's no points for Raikkonen as he just finished outside of the points. And he obviously waited for everyone to go past. But coming up to the line, the two Red Bulls. How close was that, by the way? You'll see how close. I'm pretty sure it's when the first bit of the car goes over the line, classes the car's finished. I'm not completely sure about that, but that is how close it is. That is centimetres. That is incredible. What a battle from the final corner. And for us, well, we had a very lonely final lap. That's all I can say. We've been beaten by our Manor teammate, Roberto Merri. That's how bad this race has been. We're going to come home in a very disappointed 15th. Will Stevens, Max Chilton, whatever your name is. Yeah, that's not been good at all. And I feel like I've wasted Monza in this one because Monza is usually a very good track for me and it's so easy to make up positions. Will's happy with that for some reason. I am not. So let's see the final standings in the Italian Grand Prix round 7 of this season. So Rosberg took the victory on the last corner as Raikkonen span out and finished 11th. Mercedes won 2, Bottas makes up the podium, any surprises? Hulkenberg 6th, Grosjean up there in 7th. Ericsson gets his first point of the season, Sauber's first point of the season, so congrats to him. Then after Raikkonen there's a huge gap to all the cars involved in all of the crashes. Yeah, behind Merri, so many penalties as well, wow. That's incredible. Shows how naughty we've been at the back of the field, and I'll show you now all the penalties, all the incidents. Pretty bad. And you'll see the penalty. Actually, Verstappen got a penalty for the incident we had on the first lap. Very unjust there. But the one with Perez, I definitely think was Perez's fault. He should have got more than a 2-second penalty. And then we'll see my corner cutting penalty as well. So if you've enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see the rest of this series and all my other videos. And I'll catch you in episode 8. Goodbye.